Hey guys, Jonathan was out here for Jam Sports 100 Jam Sports Star. How is it going? Rapid fire NFL picks coming for you. Here we go. We are going to rip right through these. This isn't going to be as put together as what you're used to, but here we go. Just a really quick rapid fire is all this is going to be. We kick things off with Oakland and Buffalo. I've got Oakland in this game. A lot of people are saying that, Buffalo, because Buffalo should be favored in this game because they won last week. They beat a not very good Kansas City team. I said to watch out for that. Meanwhile, Oakland beat Denver. I do think there's no tight chance Oakland could indeed be a playoff team there. I said it. Green Bay, Carolina next up. Carolina, Cam Newton had a big game last week against Arizona. Packers offense, of course, is talented. I think it could be a shootout for a while. It'll be interesting to see if the Packers defense can hold Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. I've got the Packers in that game. Kansas City and Detroit is next on the list. Kansas City, like we just said, got blown out last week, got blown up by Buffalo. Detroit beat Tampa Bay in a really good game. I don't know, Detroit's at home. You got to go with the Lions here to go to 2-0, I think. Cleveland and Indianapolis. What can you say? Indianapolis looked like crap last week. They're in major trouble without Peyton Manning. Cleveland lost to Cincinnati. Really surprised me, but Cincinnati also kind of impressed me in last week's game, even though they were behind for most of the game. I do have Cleveland, however, beating Indianapolis and Indy falling to 0-2. Tampa Bay and Minnesota. Tampa Bay didn't look that great against the Lions, even though it was a 7-point game last week. It didn't look that great. Minnesota looked a lot better against San Diego, and I thought they were going to be honest with you. Donovan McNabb and the offense looked to click fairly well. A lot better than what I thought. Defense looked good, like I said they would. I've got Minnesota in the game against Tampa Bay today. Chicago and New Orleans. The NFC South was swept by the NFC North last week. This game, I think, is going to be a lot closer than what people think it's going to be. It's going to be closer to what the spread is calling for. Definitely, I believe. I do have New Orleans in the game. Chicago ripped apart Atlanta last week. Saints not going to be happy after their tight loss to the Packers last week. I've got the Saints in the game. Jacksonville and the New York Jets. Jets shouldn't beat the Cowboys last week. They should be 0-1, but the Cowboys shot themselves in the foot like they usually do. Jacksonville beat Tennessee. Tennessee's not that great of a team. Nothing to get too excited about. The Jets, I think, bring Jacksonville down to earth today. Seattle and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got annihilated by Baltimore last week. They looked like the worst I've ever seen Pittsburgh look, I think. Seattle lost to San Francisco, which is what I called Seattle not that good, San Francisco not that good. That whole division really is terrible. I have Pittsburgh winning this game. I have Pittsburgh winning this game big, and that is my lock of the week. Baltimore and Tennessee. I think this game is also going to be a lot closer than what people think. Tennessee just barely lost to Jacksonville last week. Baltimore is good, yes. Baltimore is going to give Tennessee some fits, but I think it is a ball game, and I think it does turn into a ball game. I've got Baltimore in the game. Arizona and Washington. Redskins beat the Giants last week in a little bit of a surprise, maybe. I don't know if you want to call it a surprise. The Giants were pretty banged up. Arizona just barely pulled off my lock of the week, beating Cam Newton. Meanwhile, I do want to say one more thing about the Panthers. That shows what kind of a team the Panthers are for Cam Newton to pass for over 400 yards in his debut, and the Panthers struck him up short. I've got Washington beating the Cardinals today. Dallas and San Francisco. The Cowboys, like I said, shot themselves in the foot. San Francisco looked impressive last week. Alex Smith did not make many mistakes, if any. Alex Smith, I think, has found his role in San Francisco. I think he is the starter to stay. The 49ers, like I said last week, are going to be good under Harbaugh, but I do have the Cowboys winning today. Cincinnati and Denver next up on the list. The Broncos lost to the Raiders last week. Did not look that good. Not Kyle Orton's fault. I know Bronco fans are calling for Tebow. No, don't do that. You're going to lose a lot more with Tim Tebow. Trust me, Tebow not an NFL quarterback. Kyle Orton's a decent quarterback. Problem is he has a routine around him. Cincinnati, like I said, they impressed me a little bit last week. Not gonna lie, didn't think they would do very good against Cleveland, but they did end up pulling out the win. I think Denver does get the win today, though. I think it is a pretty tightly contested ballgame. Houston and Miami. Houston got the big win against the Colts last week, like they needed to do. They need to keep it up. They need to keep on their winning ways. You can beat Miami. Miami did not look good last week against New England. They did for a while, especially offensively. I lost the page. Here we go. I've got Miami, San Diego, New England. Going to be a typical San Diego, New England game. Um, I think New England does get the win. I really do. Philadelphia and Atlanta. Shut up. I don't need to listen to you again. I've got the Eagles. Michael Vick returns to Atlanta. Michael Vick made a big mistake earlier this week saying that he didn't understand what defenses looked like. I don't know why he said that. He was an idiot to say that. That's not something I think that you admit to the public. I've got Philly in the game. St. Louis and the New York Giants is tomorrow night's football game, and I will talk about that in tomorrow's video because I'm out of time. And I am John Lemons for JM Sports 100 and JMSports.org. I'll see you guys later. Peace.